Alright, welcome back. So, as you can see, I ripped the top drill off of this, and that did help the weight distribution problems. But these wheels still aren't good enough, and you guys gave me a list of stuff. So I'm going to add some pistons, a gyro, a modular cargo container, mostly for the Beetle look, but I also think it's got more space than the one medium. And I'm thinking we shouldn't have to have a top one if we have a piston that I can control that goes up and down. So we're just gonna rebuild this sucker. I'm gonna tear this thing apart and we're gonna restart it. I made a couple changes to this to make it a little easier, and off camera as well I went and grabbed some resources from our mines. So now we've got 11,000 iron to play with, so we can just build this sucker. So let's get started. together. Oh my god.
Fuel critical.
Son of a bitch, man. Can you guys believe that? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's annoying. I'll be back when it's fixed. Alright, she's done. I'm a little bit nervous to let her down.
Critical.
Want to make sure we're not missing anything. We got the gyro. Let me read this note again. Pistons, gyro, modular cargo. We got 2 batteries instead of 1. We got shorter wheels, less weight at the front. Like, there's more weight at the back. I don't think it should topple, especially considering when I took the 3rd drill off of that, we didn't have the weight problem as badly. What do we got here? 35%. Okay. So, I think it's time. Let's do this and test her out. Whew. I'll be careful here, but we need a better method for getting stuff down. Alright, let's just... Oh! Stop, stop, stop. Okay. The gyro. If we override the gyro, we should be able to flip this.
Fuel
Oops.
critical.
Sorry guys, Jesus. Gyroscope. Oh, right. Roll. Oh, batteries still aren't on. My bad.
Fuel critical.
She's alive. Okay. She's on her feet. All right. Woo! Gyro is a great idea, so thank you, everybody. Let's get rid of this. Nice, okay. I am wondering if that'll work. can't get out of here. I bet it's because of the weight. 100%. But I can pull back. Well, you know, it might take a little bit of getting used to, but it can be used.
Fuel critical.
Like, it went down more than I wanted it to. Oh! Brutal. That is
Fuel
brutal.
critical.
Alright, well. Fuck. Alright, so after our little issue there, I made a couple changes. I put another container on the back, and I put 2 ejectors. So now the cargo containers will fill up to weight us down, and then it'll spit all the extra out. Oh, so we don't have the drills full. And I also added some small wheels to the front of the drill here, so that if it does get weighted down, we won't tip them over. And I set these, I think, to 0.4 meters. So now it won't drill the ground below us, it just drills in front. So let's go test it out a bit, and then we got a couple other things to work on. This has been too much time on this. We got to get power and a couple guns. I also picked up some magnesium. So we'll be making ammunition with that. But for now, let's test this sucker out. This hole I kind of destroyed. As you can see, had some problems. So we might start a different hole. So as you guys can see, it's doing its job. It needs to be level to start digging. That's its main problem. But I think we'll move the entrance to here, just so I can dig with this, because we got a couple other things I want to deal with. We need power, etc. But I'm happy with this, because I'm going to be able to dig off camera and dig us a nice tunnel. Start the hangar properly. Alright, next we're gonna fix power problems. We're gonna build another tower here. that should solve our power problems for now. Nice little tower. I also wanted to get some batteries placed down so that we can start accepting charge, and then maybe a connector so we can charge our trucks and our vehicles. And yeah, we'll see how much time I got left here for recording. So let's get to it. Alrighty. Now we've got 2 batteries taken in charge so that we can distribute it to our trucks and our vehicles. I'm gonna move this in between episodes. I'm gonna download there was a mod one of you guys was talking about. I'm gonna download that so that we can place small grid wherever. And I'm gonna get some medium cargo containers, I think 3 of them lined up, so that we can kind of move this to a little bit of a better spot. I'm gonna dig out a bunch of rock with the Beetle, and then next episode we're gonna get on building some defenses. We're gonna get started maybe on our drill rig that drills down. I got some cool ideas for that. This I think we're gonna keep. Once we build a crane, I'm gonna take it, put it in our base on like a rotor that slowly spins, just to show off my stupidity in this game. So, with that said, I've run out of time to record this. Unfortunately, I did want to get a couple more things done, but there's always next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you in the next one.